What we doing? What we doing? Come on. Let's shake.
Pillow like a
Let's shake.
Let's
shake.
Let's what we doing?
What we doing? What we doing? Come on. Let's shake.
Pillow like a
Let's shake. Let's shake.
So picture this. Back when he broke into the rap game, things were already heating up with beef left and right. Then, as his name went global, everything that could go down did go down. But last night, things took a wild twist. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and J. Rule all ended up on the same flight coming back from the Super Bowl. Yeah, clips started flying all over the internet showing the encounter, and people couldn't stop talking about it. Rule jumped online and made it clear, nah, this ain't what it looks like. TMZ caught some footage of him looking cool, even welcoming them on board like it was nothing. Folks started speculating. Was it about to turn into a fight right there on the plane? But honestly, who would even throw hands in the air like that?
It's All-Star Weekend, LA this year.
We outside.
Look out for the flock teams and the robbery team.
You heard?
When you out there.
See ya. You heard? Don't be throwing no pillows.
Be told, even 50 Cent, with all the history there, probably wouldn't have done anything if he saw Ja Rule boarding that plane. So after everything blew up online, Ja Rule clapped back hard. He jumped on social media saying, I popped on these punks by myself on the plane, laughing my ass off. P dudes. I threw a pillow at Yayo's head because he's soft, knocked his hat clean off. Shh, that was hilarious. Yeah, Ja was really talking his talk, acting like it was all jokes and no stress.
That was a crazy experience because, let me tell you, who kid? I didn't see Ja Rule since
Years.
It's been decades.
Yeah.
We knew he was going to get on the plane. That was the funny shit about it. And I said, yo, I told Murda, I was like, yo, if he sit right in front of us, that shit would be crazy because, you know, first class is packing up.
Yeah,
At
limited.
first, we was worried about who's behind us. Like, all right, this thing ain't going to be behind us. It's not going to work. We're going to have to pop first.
Then TMZ got involved. A reporter named Jamie hit him up saying, Hey Ja, this is Jamie from TMZ. We're reaching out for comment about a Delta flight you were on Sunday morning. Witnesses say on the SFO to JFK route, Ja Rule got into an argument with Tony Yayo. They claim Ja was the aggressor, yelling, cursing, saying he wanted to fight, and even throwing a popping off. The crew had to step in and take both guys off the plane for a bit. Yayo shouted that planes are federal territory and that he didn't do anything wrong.
This is the first time in my life, all my years of vampirism, have I ever seen somebody get bullied off a plane. I've seen people have to leave venues and events, but off a plane, off your flight, Ja Rule, you got bullied off the flight? I'll holler.
Ja Rule didn't back down. He fired another shot, calling the whole team Payamai. Then he trolled even harder, posting a meme of Pinky from Friday saying, Ja punked them, and tagging 50 Cent, Yayo, and Uncle Murda. He captioned it with a bunch of laughing emojis like he was having the time of his life. TMZ's post made things even messier. They shared what witnesses said, that Yayo was just defending himself while Ja was the one turning up.
So he's coming on the plane. I see him first because I see him on this side of the aisle. Murda's on the other side of the aisle, and I tap Murda. I'm like, yo, here he come right now. We knew he was coming. You know G-Unit fans.
Wow.
They don't care about Murda
That's
Inc. no more.
Crazy.
G-Unit's still relevant after 20 years. You know, like I tell everybody, we ain't trying to be the bullies on the bus with the nerd, because he's a nerd. You know what I'm saying? The two bullies. We ain't trying to do that. It's just, I guess everything happens for a reason, but him being on that plane, we couldn't coexist together, bro.
But fans started questioning how it really went down. Did they actually sit near each other first? Or did things pop off after some mocking started? Because in those side view clips floating around, it looked like J. Rule was already getting hyped while someone off camera might have been taunting him. Everything about it felt like tension that had been brewing for years just finally exploded mid-flight. Now here's the real question. Did Ja Rule come on that plane calm and then turn up after seeing them? Or did... Nobody knows for sure. But if we're keeping it real, Ja seems like the type who'd board the flight chill, minding his own business at first. Maybe he sat down, saw them a few rows away, and thought, whatever, I'm not even gonna say nothing. But if they started mocking him, throwing little jabs or laughing under their breath, that could have been the moment he snapped like, "Aight, bro, I'm done sitting quiet. Y'all really gonna clown me on this plane?"
This way he was sitting before we got him out of here.
Now Yayo supposedly said something like, "This is federal, man," reminding everyone that mid-air drama can turn into real legal problems quick. And he's right. Fighting on a plane ain't just wild, it's a straight-up federal issue.
Let's shake.
But looking at the bigger picture, these guys have been beefing for decades and now they're all pushing 50. Like seriously, how long can this keep going?
He made a good business.
You know, he started it though. Brooklyn BS.
Bro,
you know,
were not playing.
Ja was nervous. Ja was like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up?" By the third, "What's up?" Murder was like, "Yo, what the fuck is you saying what's up for?" Listen, this is what I told everybody. He should have came on the plane, put his bag up there, and not said nothing to none of them. Because if I see my enemy on a plane, I'm putting my bag up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna keep it moving. And I'm not worried about you.
Everyone involved has history, money, and legacy tied into this old feud, but at some point you'd think they'd just let it go. Uncle Murda's been riding with G-Unit for years, and he's been eating good off that connection. He's probably thinking, "I've been loyal, I've been getting paid, I'm sticking with my crew."
It's federal. It's a fed charge.
Yeah, you would not be able to fly anymore.
You be 86.
No flyer list.
Yeah, no fly list. Nobody want to
100%.
be on a no. That's what I was trying to tell Murder
'cause
when
I
he got up.
definitely wouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, chill, because you don't want to be on that no fly list.
Who was the gay stewardess? He stopped the whole shit.
Oh man, the gay stewards. He
came out of
yo,
nowhere
He
screaming.
came out of nowhere. He was like, "Stop!" So, stop. So he shut down the whole plane, and you know, I didn't want to argue. I'm smart enough to know, don't fuck with them. Know what I'm saying? The stewardess hit that button. It's over for you.
But watching grown men still beef like it's 2003? It's crazy, man. At this point, it feels more like nostalgia-fueled drama than real street tension. See, from Uncle Murda and Yayo's side, it's simple. If they spot Ja Rule somewhere, they feel like they gotta match that same energy. Like, we've chosen this side, so we might as well ride for it. That loyalty runs deep. But let's be honest. They also know how to turn a messy moment into a marketing move. Think about it. They just launched a brand new podcast, and this whole plane situation hit the internet at the perfect time. In my opinion, they saw the attention blowing up and thought, why not flip this into promo? Let's use it as a rollout. And you already know 50 Cent's gonna jump on it too. He never misses a chance to stir things up. He's always about that big C energy, controversy, and conversation. Word is, 50 was even asking them on the plane, "Yo, why haven't y'all responded to Jim Jones yet? What's up with that?" So you can imagine the energy was already tense before Ja Rule even came into the picture. Now, Yayo's definitely got something to talk about in his next round of interviews. He's gonna tell his side, add some spice, and that's gonna drive even more eyes and clicks straight to their podcast. It's smart business mixed with a little bit of chaos. Meanwhile, Ja Rule's over here saying, "I'm just standing up for myself." And honestly, that's exactly what it looks like. One side playing the promo game, and the other side trying to keep his pride intact while everyone watches it unfold online. Ja Rule made it clear. He's taking control of his own story now. He said straight up that from here on out, he's fully committed to being petty with 50 Cent. Yeah, he's not even hiding it anymore. Apparently, he was even talking slick about 50 just the other day, but honestly, I didn't bother covering it, because at this point, it's the same old back and forth. Still, I had to break this one down properly and give Ja his side, since I covered it when it first started going viral last night. And just so it's clear, there's no bias here. You can literally tell that the clips floating online are chopped up and missing context. That's the full story we've got for now, but let's be real. More details will definitely come out once people start talking. As for me, man, if I was on that plane, I'd be chilling. If I'm in the airport or even standing next to the police, I'm not trying to start no scene. Life's too short for that kind of drama. There's nothing on this planet that could make me risk my freedom just to prove a point. Like, why do we always gotta put on a show for the internet? Everyone grabbing their phones, trying to catch a viral moment like it's worth something. Nah, if you don't touch me and you don't disrespect me as a man, we're cool. I'm keeping it smooth, peaceful, and far away from all that extra chaos. But here's where things get even more interesting. After all the noise online, fans started digging deeper, trying to figure out who was really in the right. Some people were saying Ja Rule was just defending himself. Others claimed he was looking for attention. Either way, the internet turned it into a full-blown spectacle overnight. Clips from the plane, reaction videos, memes, it all spread like wildfire. Every blog, podcast, and gossip page had something to say. And honestly, both sides played into it perfectly. Ja Rule kept posting, throwing shade with his trademark grin, while Yayo and Uncle Murda leaned right into the hype, letting their new podcast ride that wave. It's wild how fast a mid-air misunderstanding can turn into viral promo in today's world. Meanwhile, fans can't help but wonder if 50 Cent's gonna jump in next. You know he can't resist adding fuel to the fire when it involves Ja Rule. He's probably already plotting a post or meme that's gonna send social media into overdrive. But deep down, you can tell there's still some real tension there, not just for the cameras, but from years of pride and ego between these camps. It's like every time things start to calm down, something new happens to stir it all back up again. At the end of the day, everyone's talking, everyone's watching, and nobody's backing down. The feud that started decades ago somehow just got a second life in 2026. And whether it's real or just show business, one thing's for sure. It's not over yet. At the end of the day, what's really being proven here? All on the same flight, just leaving the Super Bowl. Everyone living good, making money, and staying busy. So why turn a smooth trip into drama instead of just kicking back, landing safe, and heading home to peaceful cribs? It's wild how fast egos and the internet can flip a simple situation into a headline. Nowadays, it's less about who's right or wrong and more about who's trending. People crave that traffic, that spotlight, that flash of attention. It's all part of the game, the 5 big C's: controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation. That's what keeps the conversation spinning non-stop. So if this story's got you locked in, hit that like, share, and subscribe, because the drama's still unfolding. The internet stays hungry for the next twist, and this saga, it's just getting started.